Now I'd like to turn to our next speaker, Dr. Lim Hak soo of the Korea Institute of Ocean Science and Technology. His presentation is on the development of maritime safety and disaster prevention simulation using digital twin technology. Dr. Park is in charge of preventing maritime accidents, developing and operating maritime traffic safety information systems, and spreading maritime safety culture in Korea. He worked as the first engineer at HMM, and he joined the Korea Maritime Transportation Safety Cooperation and has been working until now. Please welcome him with a big hand. Good afternoon. Thank you for such a kind introduction. I am Lim Hak soo. I am currently working as a principal research scientist at KIOST. Today, I'd like to talk about the development of maritime safety and disaster prevention simulation using digital twin technology. There are 7 parts. First, I'd like to start with the definition of a maritime digital twin, explaining what the technology is all about, which will be followed by testbed of maritime digital twin, development of virtual ocean simulation system, development of maritime disaster safety simulation technology, and marine disaster prevention simulation, as well as the smart city platform development. And then I would like to highlight the training, education, and various support in relation to digital twin simulation. Digital twin technology is widely used currently, in particular in design, safety, and disaster prevention. Digital twin is being actively used. KIOST, since 2018, has built and run the Maritime Open Lab to support the adoption of maritime technology in the maritime sector. As you can see on the screen, this is a digital representation of an actual world, a physical world, whether it's a vessel or the marine environment. Using IoT and 5G technology, all these things are connected and optimized. In current level of technology is that in digital twin, the modeling simulation technology is being used quite actively, but sensing technology as well as 5G, AI technology will be further incorporated to ensure safety and disaster prevention and response. KIOST Digital Twin Open Lab has been around since 2018. If you visit room 707 of the administration building, there is about 600 square meter size simulation platform and system room, and a virtual simulation system for Dokdo Island, and GIS system, and content development related platform content development verification technology have taken place here, and Navy as well as various users are using our technology. And this is the virtual ocean simulation system we have developed at Open Lab over the last 5 years. We have developed digital twin content for the marine industry, and in order for the verification of that content and technology, we have built this virtual ocean simulation system, and this accommodates various 3D visualization system and content implementation system, and representation, 3D representation, and testbed lab are all in this open lab. HMD device or smart glasses is being used in order for the development of safety-related technology as well as the 5G related technology. And the maritime disaster safety simulation platform technology, as I mentioned, in the case of vessel, the reverse engineering technology is required. So to that end, various 3D technology as well as point cloud technology should be in place. And through this, you can do the modeling, and through the modeling, you can do the VR and AR virtualization. And through that, you can link and put together various content, and to that end, you need simulation technology. Through various collaborative projects with academia as well as the industry, we have realized the various technologies, the convergence technology, and KIOST academia's AR and VR technology. And these all technologies were put together to give birth to this maritime disaster safety simulation platform. This year marks the 50th anniversary of KIMS. And maintenance and repair content can be put together and converged. And through this, the first the crew who are on board for the first time can train themselves and can be braced for any disaster-related situation. And in creating this content, I took part in as well. Now I'd like to talk about marine disaster prevention simulation platform. When there is a disaster, typhoon, and tsunami, we should be able to know how to respond to that. That is why, KIMS has developed various marine disaster prevention simulation technologies, and we have operation system, and we also have developed technology. So for 72 hours, you can do the prediction as to what's going to happen in the ocean, and through this, you can put together the various monitoring data and the data points, whether it's offshore or onshore. This is the outcome of the collaboration among the industry, academia, and the research institution, as in the case of the previous platform. So Konkuk National University was involved in the development of this VR-AR. And this is a representative case in the event of typhoon, or in the event of tsunami. This is the flooding simulation, inundation simulation, and beach erosion simulation, as well as the wave overtopping simulation. And through this kind of simulation system, many people can get the information, and that is why we are doing the commercialization or the application of this through the procurement agency's website. And Koja Island was hit by typhoon, and one day prior to the arrival of the Kanun, the typhoon, we did the simulation to know. And the marine digital twin linked with IoT, big data, and AI technology can predict and respond to changes and impacts in the marine environment. And even before the natural disaster comes, we can do the simulation to see how much part of the hinterland will be inundated. So we are also using the inundation matrix developed and currently being used in Pohang. And in Seoul, there was a severe flooding last year as well for the areas below this level. And through this, you can create the digital maps for the evacuation routes. Now, this will assist, and this is already assisting the decision-making for those measures to respond to any natural disaster. And another application we have developed is a marine smart city simulation technology. And we hope that Busan can successfully host the World Expo 2030. And with that, region, we have developed a virtualization platform for the Marine Smart City of Busan. And through this, we can do various disaster prevention measures. I don't know whether it's a typhoon. The technologies we have we have considered so far was based on the geospatial 3D GIS digital twin platform, but this is based on a whole new set of technology. And then next month, the final decision will be made as to the whole city of World Expo 2030. If Busan is selected, then we will further develop our collaboration with Busan so that we can prevent and we can present our cutting-edge technology for the Marine Smart City simulation platform. And so far, I covered in various maritime ICT development effort. And we have been working with the Ministry of Oceans and Fisheries over the several years in order to strengthen technical education and program and support for various companies. And, as for the system content and facilities as well as the technologies we have been working with in various local businesses, the case in point would be the Open Lab website. And through the Open Lab website of KIOST, you can actually see what has been developed and how they have been used. And according to the feedback I recently received, not just the Busan, but also those who are in far not in another part of the country, in Open Lab is being created, and the Korea Marine and Ocean University is doing the same thing and creating their own open lab. And I believe this is another area we have to develop further. This is the expected benefits for Busan maritime safety and disaster prevention. The maritime safety and disaster prevention simulation has been developed based on digital twin scheme, and this technology will be even more widely used. And with the incorporation of the artificial intelligence technology, that will be able to ensure, from a design perspective, the more wider and active use, more active use. Thank you very much for your time and attention. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Lim of KIOST, for your insightful presentation. I studied digital design. That is why the presentation on the Open Lab was really impressive. I will make sure that I pay a visit to the Open Lab. Now